Good morning, tubers of you. Yesterday our new arrows showed up in the mail, so today we get to go over to the range and get those bad boys dialed in. But first, let's get some breakfast in us. Okay, so I just logged breakfast on the Macro Factor app. That was 660 calories to get us started. That's what we needed. Now let's get started on the real fun of the day. Here. So, if you guys have been following the channel for any amount of time, you will know that I enjoy disc golf and I play a lot of it. But what most of you probably don't realize is that disc golf is not even, oh, sorry, little Reba was coming in to interrupt me there. Sorry, Miss McIntyre. But disc golf is obviously one of my hobbies. I enjoy it, I love it, I play a lot of it. But what most of you guys probably don't realize is disc golf isn't even my number one hobby. It's honestly, it's not even close. I'd probably argue that hunting would probably be my number one, just outdoors in general. I do a lot of backpacking, a lot of hiking, fishing, I'm always outdoors. I love being outdoors. But hunting, there's something about it that just is unlike anything else that I do. It wakes up something inside of me that nothing else really does. And it's not even just the act of killing. So I don't want anybody to think that. Today, I'm excited as hell. I'm about to just go shoot my arrows at a block. Nothing's dying today. It's not the act of killing that makes me happy by any means, but it's the satisfaction. It's the effort required to be able to pull it off. And with that being said, as far as hunting goes, bow hunting is my main focus. So it's just something that takes a little bit more skill. You got to get up close and personal. It's more fair to the animal, in my opinion. It's more of an accomplishment when it actually all comes together and you succeed. So that's why I do it. That's why I like it. But what we're doing today is going to be dialing in some new arrows. Hopefully, we'll see how long I can go before my arms and my back give out. But I got some new arrows. The old ones, they weren't necessarily bad, but the main thing is I personally think that they're a little bit underspined. So what that means is that when that arrow is flying through the air, basically it's acting too much like a wet noodle and not enough like a dart. Arrows do flex and bend when they're flying through the air, but the arrows I had previously seemed to be doing that a little bit too much. Once I started getting out to distance, I just wasn't very impressed with the arrow flight and the consistency. And then also, I wanted to shoot just a little bit heavier of an arrow. The main reason that I switched from shooting traditional recurve only for the past couple years and I came back to a compound was because I want to start chasing some more bigger western animals like elk arrow to go through them, basically. So these new arrows are a little bit heavier, a little bit stiffer as well, stronger spine. So hopefully they turn out to be the perfect elk arrows. We're about to find out. Now, I'm obviously experienced with bow hunting and archery and whatnot in general, but I'm by no means an expert. I'm never going to act like I know more than the next guy. I kind of figure things out as I go. I'm not a professional, and especially when it comes to compounds, when I was shooting compounds before, I kind of just shot what I already had and didn't really tinker much, didn't really try to mess with anything, because I didn't understand it. And there's still a lot of compound bow hunting, bow shooting that I don't understand, and that's what we're learning. But I do have a decent idea, and I feel like I'm decent at archery, so I figured I'd take you guys along and let you see the process. So we're going to come over here to Naranja Park, and there actually happens to be a great dog park here as well. So we're going to make a little pit stop first, let Heiser wear off some energy, see if any of our regulars are there to chit chat, and then we'll move on over to the archery range that's just in the same little park. Doesn't look like there's a couple people there. I don't know if we know any of them though. The area that I am in Oro Valley, Arizona, is dominated by retirees. It actually was voted #1 in 2024 for best places for retired folks to live. So the age range here is drastically different than me and my peers. But here we are. Okay. You sufficiently tired out, buddy? Surprisingly busy here today. There's quite a few people here, but luckily nothing we can't handle. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're good, dude. I'm putting all mine in a grapefruit sized spot. So yeah, not me. Like, you got the whole rest of the target to play with. Hey, it's stuck, dude. Nice job. Dude. So right now when you pull back, your hand is going like this and you're sticking it like behind your head. Every time you pull back, your finger goes this little trigger. The main reason you want to do that is just in case if you're pulling back and you accidentally slip, that thing's going to go flying. Whereas if you put your finger behind it, it's like a safety. Okay, so I finally got my group out at 20 that I'm happy with. Now we got to walk it back to 60. What really sucks though is I already Robin Hooded one of my brand new arrows. So already 20 bucks down today. All right, we successfully dialed back to 60. Definitely not a group at all, but we are at least hitting vertically where we want. So now we got to suck it up because I'm starting to get a little tired. Got to suck it up, see if we can put together a nice group here. we did finally get one. We're aiming on this white, or excuse me, pink square right here. So hopefully we can put a little group right here on the next one, because now we're at least confident we're not going to miss the whole target. Okay, so it's pretty clear that I'm getting fatigued because this group is not good at all at 60. But we are mostly just focused on the up and down. So now that we've got it pretty much, I mean, we're close. We don't have a huge amount of dispersion. So I'm going to take a little break here, see if I can get some energy back, and then hopefully put a nice group on here. Otherwise, we might just have to wait until we come back next time to actually put the sight tape on, because I don't want to put it on prematurely. So we're at least moving in the right direction though. Arrows are flying a heck of a lot better than the old ones were, so I'm definitely happy with the stiffer spine. Hey bud. How are you? Hello fella. Okay, so while I take a little break here, I figured I'd just show you guys how this sight works. So it slides. So we've got this little knob over here that raises and lowers this sight housing. So right now I'm using this top pin. I dialed it in at 20 yards, and now I've moved this sight down so that this top pin still hits at 60. You're good. And then, where was I? Oh, so you see this little red arrow. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but basically we're gonna line up our sight tape so there's a 20 and there's gonna be a 60 here. I'll show you what those guys look like. So these are the sight tapes. This is what we're trying to line up right up on here. So we'll have 20 yards up to 60, and whichever one matches up basically is how it's gonna work. I hope that isn't too confusing. All right, I just let a couple more fly, and my arms are toast. There's no point in me even continuing to do this, so we're going to call that the day, and we'll come back here in a couple days, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, and finish it up. And I think we've got a decent little group out here. Wind started to pick up right when we went to shoot, but I think, yeah, it looks like I've got one that's low, but two of them are dead on. So our left and right, we're gonna still have to make a little bit of adjustments at, but that doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing right now. But as you can see, we've got two that are perfectly in line with the aim point. So that's what we've been going for. Well, we made some progress, but I'm a little frustrated, to be honest with you. Dialing in a sight on a bow is honestly one of my least favorite things to do. I just don't enjoy it. Let me get you guys set up here. Like I was saying, I'm just not a huge fan of dialing in sights on a bow. It's a very tedious process. It can be very frustrating. Sometimes you move the sight and you realize you moved it the wrong way, and now you're further off than you were just a minute ago. Yeah, so long story short, we did put a sight tape on. I didn't take a single shot to make sure it's actually right yet. My left arm is just giving out on me. I'm just to the point where I'm not having good form, so there's just no point in continuing. I just need to take a break. But with that being said, my arms are tired, but I want to get them sufficiently tired. So now, time to head to the gym. Alrighty, on to Planet Fitness we go. You know, people ask me all the time how I stay motivated or what motivates me to go to the gym. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely days where I am motivated, and there are days where I'm excited to go to the gym. Today's actually one of those days, you know, like I'm looking forward to it. Even though my arms are tired and I'm probably going to be disappointed in my abilities today, I'm still looking forward to it. But the reason I'm bringing that up is just, it's not all motivation. I mean, there are countless days, there's plenty of days that I don't want to go to the gym. I do, I go anyway, and the difference between that and not going is discipline. It's not motivation, it's discipline. You know, you have to want it bad enough to go on the days that you don't want to go. You know, like, no one's going to get in shape for you. Nobody's going to get stronger for you. And if you don't like the way you look when you look in the mirror, do something about it. If you got a problem with it, or if you feel like you should be in better shape, you're the only one stopping you. Just get out there and do it. You honestly just have to fall in love with bettering yourself. You know, every day you wake up, you just got to make that conscious decision that today you're going to take another step towards being the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And that's what I do every day. I wake up and I decide, how can I be better today? What am I going to do to make me better? Whether that's eating clean, going to the gym, or just doing things that are good for my mental health, whatever it may be. I'm always working towards that goal of being the best version of Jaden Kuba that I could possibly be. And a lot of people don't feel that way. A lot of people don't have that same mindset and are just complacent. They're just happy with whatever they're at. And happy might be the wrong word. They might be content with wherever they're at in life, and they're just coasting at this point. And I can't say whether that's right or wrong, but at least in my opinion, I don't think that that's right. I think that you should want to be the best version of yourself. You only get to be on this earth one time. Why not be proud of who you were? You know, like, I just don't get it. I don't get why you would go throughout your whole life and not feel regret at the end of it if you didn't do everything that you know you could have done, I guess. Like, every day I wake up, I have the option of eating an entire box of Oreos and a case of beer and a case of Dr. Pepper and go to McDonald's for lunch. And like, I could do that. If I wanted to, I could be 500 pounds and that could be the life I live. But I choose every day to not live that life. I choose that I want to be as healthy as I possibly can. You know, like, I've been blessed with my body. I've got all my fingers, all my toes, all that. Why not take advantage of it? Like, why not see what my potential really is? Like, go to the gym, get stronger, see what I can really turn myself into. You know, that's what I fall in love with, going to the gym and eating clean and just looking at yourself in the mirror, just feeling proud of yourself. That's something that does wonders for your mental health. And too many people just overlook that. You know, just, you look good, you feel good. It's really that simple. So anyways, I don't know, there's my little rant for that. But whether you go to the gym or not, more power to you. I mean, I don't really care what you do with your daily life, but I just know a lot of people wish that they were in better shape than they are, and I'm just going to be the one that's going to tell you the cold hard truth that wishing ain't going to do shit for you. Get off your ass, get into the gym, put down the cookies, and better yourself. This parking lot is full to the brim today. Apparently everybody's out and about. Hopefully not everybody is at the gym. And oh no guys, I really hope I have my AirPods. I do have my backpack. They hopefully are in there, but I might have left them at the house. And if that's the case, if we had a raw dog at the gym, that is not the move. People that raw dog their ears in the gym are on another level. I mean, I've done it, I can do it, but there's no denying that I lock in significantly better when I've got some tunes playing at maximum volume. So here we are, Planet Fitness. You know, I wish there was a stat in like the Planet Fitness app that I could see how many different Planet Fitnesses I've actually been to. Uh-oh, we're gonna miss the curve perfectly. But I'm curious how many I've actually been to. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what the number would be, but I've gone to the gym almost every day consistently for the last 2 years. And I've gone to Planet Fitness for almost every one of those workouts. And I've been on the move constantly. I mean, it's got to be well over 100 at this point, probably 200, I would think. I mean, there's 365 days in a year. We're like 700 days for 2 years. I mean, I've got to have been to a couple hundred Planet Fitnesses. So if Planet Fitness Corporate happens to be watching this, hit me up. I think I'd be the perfect spokesperson for your business. All right, operation, see if we can find the AirPods. Uh-oh. I think I was wrong. I don't think my backpack is in here, which means, damn it. I definitely don't have my AirPods. I almost want to go back to the house for them, but I'm already here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to be that dude. Raw dog at the gym. Bummer. Sesh is complete. I'm not gonna lie, that was not a record-breaking pump by any means, not the best I've ever had. Still a solid outing at the gym, but there was no doubt that I was very fatigued from my bow shooting all day today. So that was quite the difference maker. Felt very, I wouldn't say weak, but fatigued. That's the perfect word. I might as well just use it. I was very fatigued, but did get a good pump in. I saw several what I'm just gonna call New Year's resolutioners, because I didn't recognize any of them. A lot of new people in the gym, and not only like did I not recognize them, but you can always tell when someone's new in the gym, because you can just tell like how uncomfortable they are in there basically. But I love it. Always happy to see more people going in there. I'm not gonna hate it all. Happy to see it. But yeah, the pump was lacking. Not my favorite. Still got to do the pump check every time, you know, of course, but just not what we were really looking for. It probably doesn't help that I haven't eaten anything since that egg bagel sandwich this morning. So definitely need to get some calories. I mean, it is like 3 o'clock, so kind of missed lunch. And now we've got to work really hard to make up for our calories for the rest of the day, because I need like 2,600 more, and the day is winding down rather quickly. So we'll head back to the house, get a protein shake and get some grub on, and then I get the joys to start editing. So in the meantime, let's just listen to some tunes. Home sweet home. All right, Hasbug, let's go. Okay. All right, just got to down this protein shake and we're pretty much done for the day. That's a lie. I mean, I say we're done going anywhere, being anywhere. Now the hard part comes. Now I get to spend the next several hours editing all the footage that I recorded today, so that hopefully you guys find this slightly entertaining. We'll see. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please leave a comment down below. Throw a like on it if you'd like. I'd really appreciate it. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.